In this video, we're going to review action and linking verbs. Now, I need you to get out your writing journal to take notes and also your practice companion book. And it is important to know from the beginning that action verbs obviously express action, and then linking verbs do not express action. And what they do is they link the subject of a sentence to a noun or an adjective in the predicate. So let's take a look at some examples. We're going to identify the underlined verbs as action verbs or linking verbs. So we can see Ursula smiled and waved at the panda cub. So we can see smiled is an action verb, waved is something that you can do, so those would be both action verbs. The next one, the choir is late for the fall concert. So we can see, once again, linking verbs, what do? They link the subject of a sentence to a noun or an adjective in the predicate. So choir is, what are they? They're late for the fall concert. So that explains more about the choir. We can see is as a linking verb. And also you can't do an is. It's not like we went outside and we did an is together. You can't do that. It does not show action. So that would be a linking verb. Next one. Felix jumped over a log in the obstacle course. So we can see action verb is underlined, jumped. Why do we know that? Because you can jump. It's something that you're able to do. Now the final one, the students seem tired. So we can see you cannot, that's not an action verb, so it's going to be a linking verb, but we cannot say just because it's not an action, it must be a linking verb, because remember, a helping verb also does not show action either. So seem, what does it do? It links the subject of a sentence or noun to an adjective or to the predicate in the sentence there. So students seem, it links students. What are they? They're tired. So we can see it links the subject to the predicate there within the sentence. So let's turn to page 272 in your practice companion books, and we'll continue to look at action and linking verbs. All right, so page 272, it says action and linking verbs, and it says action verbs show action, while linking verbs connect the subject to another word that gives additional information about the subject. So let's take a look at numbers 1 through 8 at the bottom. It says underline the verb in the sentence and write whether the verb is action or linking on the line. So let's take a look at number 1. So it says the raccoon became angry without its food. So we can see what is an action verb does. It shows action. Linking verb, it connects the subject to another word that gives additional information about the subject. So we see became, you'll need to underline that on page 272. Became will be the verb. What is it? Action or linking? That would be a linking verb because it connects the raccoon to being angry without its food. So you can write linking there on the line below. Now what I will have you do is complete numbers 2 through 8 all by yourself. When you're finished, you can press play and I will have the answers for you. So pause the video now. Okay, so for number 2, the jet plane appeared from behind the clouds. That would be an action. This one's a little tricky. Number 3, Raphael appeared sleepy in the back seat of the car. So appeared can also be an action or it can be a linking verb. So it's a multiple meaning word there. All right, so we can see why is that a linking verb? Because it connects Raphael to sleepy in the back seat of the car. So it's connecting the subject to more information about the subject. Number 4, Deshaun tested the water temperature with his food. Tested is the verb. It's an action verb. Number 5, all winter long, Jen was tired and unmotivated. Was is the linking verb there. Number 6, feel, that's an action. Number 7, were, the puppies were active, noisy, and adorable. Once again, were is connecting puppies to more information about the puppies. What were they? They were active, noisy, and adorable. And number 8, seemed is the linking verb. So this concludes the video on action and linking verbs. If you have any questions about this concept, please come and see me.